Round and round we go. All right, this week Porsche Cup is going to Aragon. We did a guide for that last season, so I'll have that linked up here. Not going to redo it. I don't think I'm going to do that much better there. Aragon last season was one of the tougher ones for me. But I think I kind of got it down by the end of the week. It took quite a bit of doing, but hopefully I'll get some practice in over the Christmas break. We'll see. I'm not good about doing that. The other weeks where we've not done a guide, I haven't done as well. We'll see if we can sort that out. I don't know. Zandvoort has not been kind to me thus far either, but you know, we'll struggle through it. I'm recording this Friday because of Christmas. I'm doing it a little bit early. Still have Saturday. We'll try some more races on Saturday, even though the Saturday races are a bit harder. But with all that being said, we're going to talk about something a little bit different today. Some of the stuff that I don't necessarily put on the channel so much that I do as well, if you can see the stuff going on around me. I have been doing some oval races on Thursdays mostly. We'll talk about that here. I'm going to throw up some footage from this winter NASCAR race that we did this week at Watkins Glen. It's not an oval track, but it is in the oval series, so we're cut over to that footage while I talk over it, which gives me some chances to pause and get my thoughts together without having to make weird cuts that you can see. I'll make the weird cuts, but they'll be invisible. So yeah, just to start off, I have been since the beginning of last year probably trying to focus a little bit more on doing better and learning oval stuff. I did the whole, well no, I did 33 I think of the 35 NIS races last season. It was quite a journey, starting with the Daytona 500 and going all the way through to Phoenix there at the end. Phoenix? Was that the last one? I don't know. It's been a little bit now. I can't remember. I do have a playlist of most of those races up. Well, I guess it's halfway through right now, but I'm uploading the rest of them. I missed a couple because I didn't get them downloaded from Twitch before they fell off and we're no longer there, so I think there's one or two in the middle that I'm missing, but at some point that playlist will have all those videos there. The videos themselves are unlisted, but if you go to the playlist you can see them all if you want to. I'll have that playlist linked at the end of the video here. But yeah, the NIS was quite a journey. I started out in Division 7 because I hadn't done a whole bunch of ovals leading up to it, just some ARCA and truck races to kind of get every once in a while I would do one, trying to get the license up a little bit. And so yeah, it was suggested to me that I do the whole season of NIS, and I don't think that the person suggesting it to me thought I would follow through and do all of them, or do a whole season. And then towards the end, when I had completed enough races that I wouldn't have to do any more and I could use the last couple races as drop weeks, it was suggested to me that you know, you're not getting the full experience if you don't do the last couple weeks. Because Martinsville was coming up at that point, and Martinsville has a reputation, but I've done really well there. And I did really well, and it was a good race, and I had a lot of fun doing it, so I'm really glad that I stuck it out and did those races as well. Ended up 6th place in my division in that NIS series, 33 races. It was Division 7, so take that for what you will. As far as the cars I've driven in the Oval Series, I do think doing these winter NIS races in the 87s have been my favorite so far. I can't put my finger on as to why. So far in this winter NIS series, we are in 6th place, but we're in Division 4 now, so we're kind of in the same spot, just a few divisions up. And it's been I think these have been quite a bit more fun than the NIS races were. Also last year, during season 3, I did a whole season, only 10 races. I think there were a couple I missed in there of the late models. And with the short track stuff, it's a lot more difficult for me. I think with the longer races, the NIS ones, and the winter NASCAR ones, I don't know why, if it's the bigger tracks or just the longer races and more kind of being able to catch back up to people when the tires start to fall off, kind of thing, working out for me. I don't know what it is. I've done a lot better in these longer races on the longer tracks than I have on the short tracks. If I want to do short track stuff, I've still got quite a bit of learning to do as far as how to wheel those around. But it's been a lot of fun. I like, not the focus of the channel, so I haven't talked about it a ton here. But every Thursday on Twitch, we're doing we've been doing the NIS races over the past year, and I don't know. I don't know. It's one of those things that when they're frustrating, they're really frustrating. But when they go well, it's a blast. I think I said it already that it was an absolute blast. I do think one or two different strategy calls could have made a few spots different in our finishing place, but yeah, it was like some of the most fun I've had on iRacing in quite a while. I'm super happy about that. So now I've rambled on quite a bit, and I don't really know what my conclusion here is. Like I said, I'll have the links to the playlist for both the NIS and winter NASCAR series at the end of the video. I don't if you want to watch them, you know, that's kind of, I don't think very many people will watch all of those, but they're there. That's why they're unlisted, is they're long, and they don't the algorithm doesn't care for them, at least not on my channel. The channel seems to be doing its best when we stay focused on the Porsche Cup. But I still have to decide whether or not I want to continue and do a whole season of NIS again for this coming year. The Cup car, the new car, I don't know that I like it as much as I do the older car. In fact, I'm almost certain I'll say that I don't. But it's still an interesting experience going through all these races. I'll probably try doing the Daytona 500 and maybe the first couple races and see kind of where we go from there. I think, like I said, most of the people who end up watching my YouTube channel here are road racers for the most part. Well, maybe that's not true, because I do get some comments from people who do the oval stuff every once in a blue moon. Leave a comment down below with how much you've tried oval racing. It certainly is different, but I think all of it intermeshes quite well together. The disciplines, I think, people who don't do one or the other can learn something well from the other part. Like I think I think one of the things that I've learned quite a bit from doing the oval stuff is willingness to be more close to some of the other people in the road courses. I know that was something I struggled with early on in my racing career, if you want to call it that. Yeah, leave a comment below if you do both oval and road, or one or the other, and what you've learned maybe from if you're mostly a road driver and you've done some oval, what you learned from it, and vice versa. If you mostly do ovals and you've done a little bit of road, what has that taught you? But like I said, if you want to watch live when we do these things, 8 p.m. Central on Thursdays, fixed, is when we do it. Twitch.tv/thepiltdownman is the place to watch that. Thumbs up if you like the video, thumbs down if you didn't, I understand. And yeah, if you want to, if you think I earned it, hit the subscribe button. And I have those playlists should be showing up here if you want to click them. And me doing this feels like a gesture? I don't know. We'll see you next time. Bye.